Marvel Tokon literally releases in a couple of hours, but I wanted to take the time to talk about my experiences with the past three betas that I got to play. And first of all, I'm just grateful that I even got to play those betas. And with each beta that they drop, they improve the game even more. Something that I really love about this game is the fact that you can play as four characters during the match. When they got announced that each person could use four characters at a time, I thought that was really exciting, but also I was just confused on how that would work. And being able to test it out each and every beta really made me realize that we barely know how much different combos that we could do. And playing the beta, it made me feel so excited about like Attack Fighter. And the last one I played a lot was Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That was one of my favorites. And definitely Capcom versus Tatsunoko. That was that's a deep cut, but that's the one on the Nintendo Wii and one of my favorite games. And I did play Guilty Gear from time to time, but I don't know, I just fell off from that game. But I think Marvel Tokon is the game that I will be maining for the rest of the time. And what I love about Marvel Tokon is that even though we have four characters, they make the game extremely simple to get and understand. And the fact that we do have all these different combos that we could use, but it's not like a exhaustive list of different combos where you're like, what button do I press and how do I do this? It's actually really cool. And I think it allows a lot of people to jump in and just try to learn the game. So playing the latest beta was one of my favorites because I wasn't expecting that we were able to play the story mode, even if it was just for a little bit. And I love the format they have it in. Like they have cutscenes and then they have it like in a comic book way. Like it's really fun and engaging.
I was on a call, Goblin. You're so needy for attention. And rude.
And seeing that how the lobby is, it definitely changed from the past betas because in the past betas it was just like you was in the galaxy void and there was this arcade sticks all around. But then in this one, it feels like a theme park. It feels like a Marvel theme park where you see Wakanda over here, Asgard all the way in the back. You see New York over to the side. It's like small, tiny versions of those maps, and I think it's really cool. The third beta is the one I had the most fun with. Not that I didn't have fun with the first two, but I feel like I finally got to sit down and learn the controls and try the different combos because there was a lot more characters to play with. The last two betas, we had a very small amount of characters that you can play with. I think it was just like 6 characters. So with those small amount of characters, it did feel sort of limited, but still fun to play. I think we had 16 characters this time in the beta to try out, and it was just insane. I think so far for me, the characters that really worked well are Star-Lord, Blade, Captain America, and Wolverine. Which is funny because previously in the other betas, the characters that I was good with was Spider-Man, Miss Marvel, and Iron Man. So those updates definitely did something, or honestly, I just got asked for those characters, and that's perfectly fine. Being in the lobby was so fun, just people just running around and doing whatever and checking out the world. But everybody just went to fight each other, and I did the same too. But the thing is that I did not know that each area had its own specific rules. So a story I want to tell you is that I fought somebody for just many rounds, and I don't know, I really wanted him to stop fighting me after some time because it just kept going. And I understand, like, yeah, I could just go and click on return to main menu or return to lobby, but I just wanted him to stop. Like I just thought, all right, yeah, like 5 rounds is going to be good. It just no, it just did not. It just kept going past 5 rounds. It just went to like, I think we played like 15 rounds, and my hands was hurting. Like he did not care. Every time we finished the match, he would immediately click rematch, and I just would be like, how long does he want to play? And I understand. We are playing like the future fighting game right now, the one that's going to be in tournaments and stuff. But sir, you gotta take a break. And I knew my hands was done. After some time, I exited the match after the final win. And I even said GG's to him. My brother was still on the sticks. he was still there and he did not respond. And I was like, damn, it's like if I Ultron, he didn't care about me. So after we were done, I looked down on the floor and it said endless. Why? I understand why there's an endless. But at some point I wanted to switch my characters and I didn't even have the time to. He didn't even let me. It just was rematch. And there was an option there that I thought was to change characters. It was to change the order of the characters that you have, which is cool, which is fine. I really wish there was a change character option when you're fighting someone, but brother was not playing. As soon as he clicked that, he clicked all the exact buttons. I don't know how he knew which character that he needed and which specific role that they would do, like being a defensive or a ranged attack. And he knew exactly what type of role each character would be. And shout out to him. You know, I wasn't that experienced. It's just that at some point, even if I was winning or losing, I just needed to take a break or change character. The worst part about all of that is that when he was facing me, I think the first 3 matches was straight doodle because of the fact that his connection was wildin'. His connection was so bad it was lagging the game, and I honestly do not know how I still won that. I thought he was gonna have an advantage, but clearly it was lagging for the both of us. And honestly, I thought that the arcade I went to was best of 3. And I know this because in the previous betas when I was playing against my friend, we was running sets. So one set meant that we won 3 matches in a row, and then we changed characters. And that was my first time. We did a set of 7. And that was, I don't know. I'm realizing I've been out the fighting game community for a long time because my hands was hurting. Even though I won that one, I was fighting demons because I don't know, maybe I'm getting old. It's funny though because in this beta, he definitely got his revenge regardless. He got better and was training, and I was getting my ass beat. And I would say that that's why I love playing fighting games, because you get better over time. Well, at least for me. And after I took a break facing him, it was like my brother wanted to face me after. It seemed like when the fighting game, everybody got the hands. And facing my brother, one of the characters I hate so much is Magneto. Like, I don't know how Magneto, they just took the character from the show and the movie and just put him right into the game because he had unlimited power. And my brother would just continuously throw metal at me and I wouldn't even know how to dodge that. And fighting against my friend was annoying too because I had to figure out how to not get hit all the way up in the air every time I air dashed at him, because I was just left wide in the open without being able to block that attack. So there's definitely a lot to learn playing Marvel Tokon, because there's so many ways where if you lose your footing or get caught in a spammy attack, it's a wrap for you. And I think that's one of the reasons why that I had stopped playing Dragon Ball Fighters, because I did not know how to go against people just beating my ass constantly and getting me in the corner and just doing all those combos. Thankfully with this game, Arxis did their thing and I'm able to fight back, and I do feel like revitalization of Marvel vs. Capcom. Even after facing my brother, I was also fighting randoms, and I realized I was just facing people back to back that was just spamming certain attacks, and it had me realizing that I need to find a way how to counteract these things. And using the tag system and changing between the characters is one of the best feelings of all time, because you could fight back so good. The way that the combos just mix and mesh well together is just amazing. And the fact that they have all really cool combos and the special moves, once you time it right, you know that it's a done deal and you know that you won the match, or the round at least.
That was neat. Look out! You ain't surviving this! Can't say I didn't warn you!
One of my favorite things about Marvel Tokon 2 is the fact that no matter what team that you put together, they all have a specific team name. And that's like the coolest thing of all time. I know that I'm gonna be playing with certain characters, so I have a really cool team name. I honestly have very few issues with the game. So listen, they were ready to release this, I'm not gonna lie. But there were a few things that wasn't working or kind of awkward. So when I was trying to spectate matches during being in the open lobbies, the casual matches, I could not spectate anybody. It would just mess up all the time or just say that it failed. But then when I would be in like private matches or private lobbies, I was able to spectate fine. It did everything just worked. The previous betas, I was able to spectate, and it would be funny when you load the spectating match, everything just moves really fast until it catches up to where they're at right now. But yeah, I'm sure that it will be fixed by the time it's released. And another thing is that ranked feels so cold and lonely because they put you in this searching for another player thing, and then you just training by yourself, which I get it. People is real serious, but I feel like I would like to communicate and be in the lobby with other people that's being in rank, and also do like the endless rounds or something like that, and same thing as casual. So yeah, I really can't wait for this game to drop. I already know a few people got the game already, and a couple people have been playing it on Twitch and sharing their experiences and stuff like that. And this is one of the reasons why Sony wants to remove physical games, but that is a totally different story. I'm really excited to try the other modes that they have available. I've seen that they have modes like Arcadia Rumble and All Star Arena, but obviously they wasn't going to let us try that during the open beta. But I have wishful thinking. Seeing the like shorts that they will put about those modes, I'm actually really excited to try them out because they just look like really fun mini games. As for the story, I already know that I will be finishing that completely, and I love the fact that they have it as episodes, and the intro of the game is literally like an anime, so it's gonna be a fun time. So I definitely can't wait to play the full game. And I hope that for the ones who watch this video, just let me know if y'all are getting the game or have played the beta and had Delta in the game and going to purchase the game or already bought it a while ago. Yeah, I think it would be really cool to hear y'all opinions and what different type of combos and teams that y'all mixed up together. Definitely looking forward to it. Only have a couple hours left. It should be like 3 or so hours. So we're almost there. Have a good one, and thank you for watching.